Hey guys, it's me, Terri of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome back to another episode of Movie and Stitch. Okay, so the movie that I watched for this episode is the movie that, my movie that starts with letter P, okay? So can you believe we're already up to the letter P? I can't believe it. I've been so enjoying this collab that I've been doing and hearing all the different movies that people have been watching with their journeys through the alphabet, watching movies, and it gives me a lot of ideas of what movies to watch, and I just really been enjoying it, and I hope you have been enjoying it as well. Okay, so for my P movie, when I had announced the P movie I was going to watch, I had said that I was going to be watching Peggy Sue Got Married. That's got Kathleen Turner and Nicolas Cage in it. Well, I did watch that movie, but then when I was trying to come up with colors to represent, because the project that I'm working on is a scrappy rectangle granny stitch blanket or throw, and so for each movie that I've been watching, I've been picking out 4 colors that represent something in that movie, and then doing one stripe with each of those 4 colors, and then I have a little dividing stripe of single crochet row in a charcoal gray that are separating each of the sets of 4 for each movie. So anyway, I was having a hard time figuring out what colors to pick out from that movie that meant anything to me. And so I decided, well, let me just pick another P movie. And so I ended up picking the movie Pinocchio. And of course, this is the original animated movie from Disney. This one I watched. And I remember, well, I haven't watched it in years, and I watched it over on Disney Plus. And I believe that was the first movie that I ever saw at a drive-in movie theater way back. I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty little. But no, of course I was not. It was not when the movie first came out. So I went over to IMDb and to find out a little bit more about the movie. And so let me read to you what it says over there. Okay, so looking on IMDb, Pinocchio was made in 1940. It's rated G. It was 1 hour and 28 minutes long. And let's see, it has got, let me get down here to the storyline or the synopsis, whatever they call it. It says, inventor Geppetto creates a wooden marionette called Pinocchio. His wish for Pinocchio to be a real boy is unexpectedly granted by a fairy. The fairy assigns Jiminy Cricket to act as Pinocchio's conscience and keep him out of trouble. Jiminy is not too successful in this endeavor, and most of the film is spent with Pinocchio deep in trouble. So, anyway, I enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I remember it from my childhood, and of course I watched it, when my sons were small, but of course now they're well, my youngest is 19, so they haven't been into the Disney movies in a while, not the animated ones. But anyway, so I saw it on there, and I thought, oh, I haven't seen it in such a long time, I'll watch this. And so I watched it. There's a little trivia in here listed. It says Figaro, which is the name of the little black and white kitten that's in the movie. It says that Figaro was Walt Disney's favorite character. Walt Disney pushed for the kitten to appear in the film as much as possible. After the film, Disney swapped Minnie Mouse's little Cocker Spaniel with Figaro, which I thought that was cute, that Figaro was Walt Disney's favorite character. My grandmother had a cat named Figaro. I remember he was a big black and white tomcat. Anyway, so I enjoyed it. It's such a cute movie, and it's got a good ending, and It's just great. And of course, when the movie, the song "When You Wish Upon a Star," which Jiminy Cricket sings right in the opening of the movie, that actually became the theme song to Disneyland itself, or Disney World and Disney Company or whatever. So I thought that was awesome. Okay, so like I said, enjoy the movie. And if you haven't watched it, check it out. Okay, and so my project for the movie that I worked on, or I didn't work on while I was watching it too much, but I picked colors from it to put into my project. Okay, so it's the rectangle granny stripe blanket that I've been working on all throughout this project. Of course, I got it upside down, so let me turn it around here. Okay, so here is my blanket so far, and it is really getting there, isn't it? So this is letters A through P. It's going to be a very nice size, snuggly throw that I'm going to be enjoying when the weather gets warm. It's hot right now, but when the weather gets cold, it'll be nice. So here's the section I did for the movie Pinocchio, and it was so easy because this is such a colorful film, of course, because it's animated, so it's so easy to pick out colors to add to my blanket. So red, of course, is for Pinocchio's little shorts that he's wearing, okay? And then I used this pale yellow, and that is for his shirt, okay, that he's wearing. And then blue is for the big bow, big bow around his neck that he's got on. And then this goldish, orangish type color, it would just scrap, so I have no idea what color it is. But anyway, that represents the little hat that he's wearing. And of course, the little hat has a blue stripe, a blue hat band around it, so of course you could say that that blue was for that. And it's got a red feather in the hat, so there's the red feather. But anyway, there is my color scheme for the Pinocchio movie. Okay, so next letter of the alphabet is the letter Q. And at first I thought, when we were at the beginning of the alphabet, I was thinking, oh boy, I'm going to have to think of a movie that starts with the letter Q, you know? And at first I thought, oh, well, the only thing I can think of is Quantum of Silence, which is a James Bond movie, which I'm not that crazy about. So I was thinking, well, what am I going to watch? And then I remembered, I can watch The Quiet Man. I love that movie. It's a John Wayne movie. It's probably my favorite John Wayne movie. It has John Wayne and it has Maureen O'Hara, right? Yeah. And they played in several movies together. They were great friends, as I've heard that anyway. So this John Wayne movie, of course, he's more known as in westerns and what my grandparents used to call shoot-em-ups, which was western movies. But this is not a western, and there's no shooting involved. And it's just great. It was filmed in Ireland. The scenery is great. It's got funny parts, and it's got romantic parts, and it's got little sad parts, and it's just great. And like I said, it's got John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, it's got Ward Bond. He's so funny in this movie. And it even has three, I think, of John Wayne's children have very small parts in this movie, because when he filmed the movie, they were on location in Ireland, and he took his family along with him. So anyway, that is the movie that I'm going to watch. And I guess that's it for Movie and Stitch. I've just talked about my P movie and told you what I'm going to be watching for my Q movie. So I will see you in 2 weeks, and I will give a review of my Q movie, The Quiet Man. And now I'm going to go because I have to make my Vlogmas video now for the day. So we'll talk to you later. Come right back and watch my Vlogmas video. So talk to you later, guys. Bye.